Brother Mateel, second squad is to man those buildings opposite the market streets. Go! Brother Tantheus, take ninth squad and shore up our defenses along our southern flank. We need those gun emplacements operational. That is correct, Brother Corrales. Begin executing Protocol 18. We will silence that Ork artillery.
My lord, I have taken the liberty of stationing my Imperial Guard around the key facilities, including the spaceport and power plant.
Your initiative is admirable, Colonel. But I need you to pull your men back to this location where they can concentrate their defense.
But if we abandon the spaceport...
We cannot hold the spaceport, Colonel. We have to maximize our defense in one location to assure victory. Do not mistake the Orcs' simple manner for stupidity. They are far more cunning than they may seem. Now go.
Yes, my lord. I do not agree with this course of action. Why are we sitting back waiting for the Orcs to strike? We should attack! Surely it is better than doing nothing.
You would have us meet the Orcs on open ground? That would be madness. It is written in the Codex Astartes that this situation calls for a defensive action.
Of course. You are right. Perhaps patience is the better virtue here.
Brothers, the Orcs have overrun the city. This transgression shall not stand. We will fight until the last Orc is dead. Heavy bolter turrets have been made available to us. Be sure to place their defensive power wisely. Landmines are now available for placement in our enemies' paths.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Mission 3 of Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War.
What's your order?
Where we are still pretty much in the tutorial phase of the game.
Maintain an iron grip on the city's strategic points. We must break their hold and deny the Orcs their supplies.
Captured.
We're still pretty much in the tutorial phase of the game, where we are mainly focusing on fighting the Orcs. We are nearing the end of the Orc section of the game, however, as we are now just basically securing the defense of the city and the civilians, and afterwards we will start moving over to taking on the Orc leader afterwards. Now, this mission is not incredibly difficult, it's also quite quick. We are literally going to be making forces, splitting them in half as they already are, with the Librarian on the right and the Force Commander on the left, and then just purge everything bit by bit and make progress as we can. Now, we're also introduced to the Librarian as well. The Librarian is a pretty handy secondary support commander to have. Not as strong as the Force Commander, but makes use of magic abilities such as Smite, which is very handy, which I will demonstrate now. As you can see, it scatters an entire squad and gives you the opportunity to take them down quickly. Also, in this game, you don't really refer to magic, you refer to Psyker abilities, which is basically what the Librarian is. He's a Psyker user.
Reporting, sir.
For this level, it is still going to be the standard use of getting strategitic points, transforming them into listening posts, and gradually moving forward in order to become stronger and get into better positions in the game. Now, would be a good idea for us to get 2 more Space Marine companies. Get our power supply up and running, as this is also the level where we will get introduced to the Space Marine mechs. Okay, so far so good. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. We've also got the heavy bolter turrets now, and the heavy bolter turret is truly a magnificent thing to use, as they're pretty durable against normal fire. They can be upgraded to missile turrets to deal with mech. And they serve as great ways to defend listening posts, especially because you can upgrade your or fortify your listening posts. So definitely worth investing in. I don't think you have a limit for them, but for sure you can make make a lot of them, and it will make our lives a whole lot easier, especially in the upcoming more challenging levels. Okay, so let's capture these listening posts, and also we need to, I would actually in fact say, better idea to get the armory up and running, increase the cap, and with the Imperial Guard that we've got, we are going to get them locked and loaded with grenade launchers. Oh, no, not plasmas. Grenade launchers. Max out the squads with grenade launchers, as the grenade launchers are very effective against infantry, and most of the Ork units are infantry based. So it's definitely going to be a whole lot handier than making use of plasma. Now, plasma shouldn't be disregarded. We can take one of our Space Marine companies and have them focus on plasma. But I would rather want to focus on the use of rockets. And, yeah, rockets for the Space Marines and grenade launchers for the rest.
Reporting, sir. The Emperor protects.
Right, so far so good. Get our monastery up and running. And now we've also got war gear, target finders, and bionics. The war gear increases the overall accuracy of your Space Marines, and the bionics increases their maximum health. Must have upgrades.
Here to serve.
Now we can continue with this job.
Walk softly.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Alright, we're pretty much ready to start. Yeah, we're pretty much ready to start moving out now. Get one flamer for each of our squads, and let's start moving out. Let's start claiming some terrain.
Blast and damnation. A sacred machine cult has misfired and landed somewhere within the city. We must recover the structure and any survivors. The blasted Orks have built their infernal structures within the city walls. Destroying these structures is vital if we are to regain control over the city.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Okay,
Await your instructions.
wait for the monastery to finish and then get our rocket launchers, because the Imperial Guard, as you can notice, are not incredibly strong. They're not the most durable fighters, so getting rocket launchers in order to deal with the Ork buildings is gonna help. You can see that the grenade launchers do have incredibly long range though, so you can have massive volleys that rain death on your opponents.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Okay, yes, do the same on this side. Once that finishes, get the rest of our upgrades up and running.
And carry a big gun.
No upgrade for requisition, but I believe we have one for power. Yes, we do. Okay, power is maxed out.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Upgrades are nearly up and running for all of our listening posts.
Yes, most beneficent one.
My faith is
and let's start moving out again.
charge.
Remember to get sergeants.
Knowledge is power. Hide it.
Praise the Emperor.
There is no such thing as
Yeah, let's not lose our librarian just yet. Same as the force commander, if the librarian dies, it's not the end of the world.
Follow me into battle. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Your instructions.
There we go. There's the machine cult that we need to go and rescue.
The Emperor protects.
An open mind is like
This day shall be a glorious one.
Let's not lose them.
He who stands with the Imperial Guard and made on brother.
is like a fortress with its gates
The Emperor
unbarred and
protects.
unguarded.
Reporting, sir. Beware the alien.
The new pope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Lots of micromanagement that we have to do. Yeah, war trucks, of course, they do incredibly well against infantry. Maybe even a good idea to just pull back slightly.
Fear not.
Let's not
sight.
unnecessarily lose all of our troops.
Walk softly and carry
An
a
open
big
mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
See?
My faith is my
There is
shield.
no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of guilt.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Get 2 more Space Marine squads.
This
Location of
day
it.
shall
Yeah.
be a glorious one.
What is eventually going to happen is our squads will meet at the top side.
Such thing as innocence.
So we don't have to keep our entire army in the same spot.
Minds and burn their bodies.
Praise the Emperor.
Gates unbarred and unguarded.
2 Rocketeer squads, good idea
The
for
enemy
us.
must be
No
nearby.
such thing as innocence.
Yes.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Follow me into battle.
Oopsie daisy,
By my
wrong
command.
squad.
Attack!
Knowledge is power. Hide it
I
well.
await your instructions.
I have 1 gets through, that's fine enough.
Praised. The machine cult is still intact.
Still serve.
We must get a servitor to finish its construction immediately.
Even in death, I still serve.
Okay, so now we get introduced to the mech units, and our first unit is a Dreadnought, which is a pretty powerful unit to have on our side. The Dreadnoughts, you get 2 kinds of Dreadnoughts called the normal Dreadnought and the Hellfire Dreadnought. Definitely worth investing in. I'm a very big fan of Hellfire Dreadnoughts. Difference being the one does melee mixed with range damage, and the other one just only does
Protects.
the other one only does range
On alert,
damage.
brothers.
Yes,
The
Lord.
enemy must be nearby.
Okay, so far so good.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
So once the machine cult is over and done with, we can start making dreadnoughts that's going to join both of our companies.
He who stands
We
with me shall
should
be
actually
my brother.
go.
Today
Wait.
the enemy shall not fear. Space
Yeah, we
Marines,
should go
advance.
and deal with that,
My
get it
faith
over
is
and done
I
with.
am ready to serve. Again. I am ready to serve. Again.
Before it becomes a big
This
problem.
day shall be a glorious one for the
Okay, we have enough
The
Rocketeers.
revered dreadnoughts are standing by. Build them at the machine cult. Beware the alien. The mutant.
Yeah, we definitely need to increase the supply. As I mentioned before, supply is split between infantry units
The
and
enemy must be
normal.
nearby.
Oh shit.
The Emperor protects.
And normal mech
While the
units.
enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Command me.
peace. Charge! What would you have me do? While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
So yeah, we can actually have a pretty big army at the end of the day. I forgot about the upgrades over here. Oh yeah, we are introduced to the power sword and the plasma pistols as well. Those are important for leader-based units, like commanders and sergeants, so it increases their damage and their, yeah, just their overall range damage and their melee damage. Pretty handy to have.
Carry a big gun.
At last, back to war.
Get the grenade launchers up and running again.
What would you
Command.
Whoopsie daisy.
praise the Emperor? Space Emperor
I
advance.
am the instrument of his
Beware
will.
the alien.
At last, back
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
Beware.
yourself.
Ever vigilant. For the glory
Out of the way, party members.
attack protocol 23. Charge.
He who stands with
At
me shall
last,
be
back
my
to
brother.
war.
Take
I
and hope.
await your instructions.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
What in the world are you guys doing up there?
Commencing attack.
You're insane.
The Emperor's chosen. Enemy is initiating attack protocol 23.
I don't know what they were thinking over there, but okay.
Direct us.
Probably gonna lose. Ah, just in time. Fortunately, not gonna
My
lose the
faith
squad.
is my shield.
Faith is our shield. We will crush
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be
Even in
no
death, I
peace.
still serve.
Really. I think their regeneration rate is higher than the amount of damage that these things do. Yeah,
Most beneficent
no
one.
way.
Yes, most
I don't
beneficent
actually
one.
know why they even put damage on these
Position
things.
secure.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I will
Yes,
destroy
Lord.
their minds
The
and
area is
burn
secure.
their
He who
bodies.
stands with me shall be my brother.
Alright.
Beware the alien.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
Can transform this one into
Beware the alien.
plasma squad. And on this side, get another rocket.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Alright, let's continue moving forward.
Be a glorious
Let's go about ending this mission. Focus fire these war trucks, so any units that do extra damage or morale breaking against your units.
day. The enemy shall be.
As you can see, we just lost a bunch of Imperial Guard.
This day shall be a glorious
And we can't reinforce them just yet.
Death I still serve.
my fate.
We can actually put our units on aggressive stance to do a lot of the work for us. Why struggle?
The Emperor protects. My fate is my shield.
Manage them, of course, but we can get a whole lot more done in a shorter amount of time this way.
Yes, Lord.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Command me.
Charge. Today the enemy shall know fear.
To die for the Emperor than live for yourself. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Command me.
With courage and honor.
Even in death I still serve.
My aim shall not
Death I
falter.
still serve. Command me.
With courage.
Librarian squad is moving a whole lot faster than the Force Commander squad, that's for sure.
I am ready to serve. Again. Even in death I still serve.
Yes, Lord.
For the
I
glory
am ready
of
to
the
My
serve.
faith is my
Again.
shield.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Command me. Command me. Command me.
For the glory of
softly
the Imperial.
and
At
carry a
last,
big gun.
back to war. Command me. Fate is eternal.
Oh, I forgot about the assault cannons.
I am ready to serve.
Defending objective.
Assault cannons are very effective against infantry, so it's going to help us to just deal with the Orkish infantry a lot faster.
Is eternal. I am the instrument of his will.
Space Marines, advance!
I await your instructions.
I am the instrument of his will. Fate
No more tanks for the Orks, on the side at least.
The Emperor protects.
Fortunately, war trucks are not the most durable of tanks, so getting rid of them is pretty easy.
even in death I
But it
still
doesn't mean that they're ineffective, for sure.
With
It
courage.
is better to die for the Emperor than live
Yes,
for
most
yourself.
beneficent one.
I am ready to serve. Again. I am the instrument of his will. Command me.
Taking damage. Fate is our
At
shield.
last, back to war. I am the instrument of his will. I am ready to serve. Again. Command me.
See if we can still advance with our company.
I await your instructions. With all due haste, I await your instructions.
I am ready to serve. Again.
I
I
will
am
destroy
ready to
their
serve.
minds.
Emperor protects.
I am the instrument of his will.
Yeah, sure, we can make it a mix between the two.
Better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Fate is eternal. Fate is eternal.
My aim shall not
Yes,
falter.
my lord.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
Here to
yourself.
serve.
Commencing attack.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am ready to
The
serve.
Emperor protects.
Again,
Position
even in
secure.
death I
Here
still
to
serve.
serve. Build routine 721
I
initiated.
am ready to
This
serve.
should be the end of it.
Again,
No, we're pretty much at the end of this level.
at last, back to war. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Only a few more things remains. Oh, I forgot about the Power Fist upgrade.
I am the instrument of his will. I am the instrument of his will.
Taking damage.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Even in death I still serve.
Yes, my lord. The Emperor protects.
Fate is eternal. I am ready to serve. Again,
Space
even in
Marines,
death I
advance.
still serve. Command me. It is better to
Yes,
die for
my
the
lord.
Emperor than live for yourself.
The Emperor protects.
At last, back to war. Fate is eternal. Fate is
I'll have
eternal.
another mech shop.
Fate is eternal.
No matter.
At last, back to war. At last, back to war.
Jeez,
My aim
guys.
shall not
Come
falter.
on, come on, come on, come on.
Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. At last, back to war.
Space Marines, advance. Reporting, sir.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
I am the instrument of his will. I am the instrument
Yes,
of
my
his
lord.
will.
Charge! The Emperor protects. We'll show these filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna lose this squad.
We'll show these filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of. Let them have it!
Yeah, I just lost that squad. Come on, guys. Stop fooling around there at the back.
Today shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
I am ready to serve again.
This should be over and done with, finally.
Command me.
Follow me into battle.
Taking damage.
Faith is eternal.
Oh, I was just about to say.
Knock it off, all of yous. We's moving out. We's not gonna stay and fight. I's the biggest orc here, which means I's the leader of yous lousy bunch of gits. We've been waiting and waiting to fight these Marine boys, and we's gonna stomp them back good. To do that, we need the strength of all the boys, not a small, weak mob of rats like yous boys. Use your skull for something besides thumping. We's orcs, and we's were made for fighting and winning. Sure thing. You're the boss. We's gonna go get Big Boss Orc among us. He got something special planned for these humies.
Alright, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of Mission 3 of the Dawn of War campaign for the Space Marines. So the plot is steadily starting to develop, and you can now see that the Orks do have speech as well and a sense of planning. And in the next level we're going to be fighting not only a big war boss, but also a very special unit that each race can have access to. Their own specific one, of course. So definitely stay tuned for Mission 4, where we get to deal the Orcs one heavy and final blow. And of course, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Refer to your friends that would like to learn about some Dawn of War. And I will definitely see you next time.